Okay, so I'm going to go over project number 2, Ancient Roman Influences in the Modern World in this video. That's worth 10% of your overall grade for this course, so definitely important to try and do well on this and take your time. So even today, much of our world, the modern world, can actually be traced back to the legacy of the ancient Romans. So your task for this assignment basically is to find 3 examples of art or architecture in your everyday life that are of ancient Roman or Greco-Roman descent, and write about them. This will require that you pay attention to the various buildings and art objects around you. You may find remnants of the ancient Roman influence in many of the buildings of your town, especially more official buildings tend to have Roman influence. You may find influences in pottery or statuary as well. So those are the main things that we covered in our readings, were architecture, statuary, pottery, because those are the things that tend to last through the ages, and they don't deteriorate. So probably going to be either statuary, pottery, or a building that you're going to be using for your examples. And make sure the examples that you choose are local to your area. Don't pull examples from the internet, please. Once you've found 3 examples of ancient Roman influence, please write at least a paragraph about each of the examples you've found. Write 8 sentences for each paragraph. In each paragraph, explain where you found the example and why you believe it's part of the legacy and influence of the ancient Romans. Explain what your example might have looked like in its original state. Explain how the object has changed since Roman times. What are some of the modern features that might have been added and why? And then finally, elaborate on why you think this example has been able to last through the ages into modern times. So not only do you have to find the 3 objects that have ancient Roman influence in them, but I also want you to take pictures of all 3 of those objects. And make sure you take your own pictures, please. I don't want anything pulled from the internet. So you can insert them into your Word document, or you can submit them as separate files within the Brightspace assignment upload area. You can use Word, Google Docs, whatever you want to use to write out this paper, but I do want either a Word doc or PDF file for a grade by the due date listed in Brightspace. And I will be checking for plagiarism, so please make sure that you write in your own words. And that is basically project number 2 in a nutshell.